Hey guys, how's it going? This is Supreme and welcome back to another video on my channel in which I'm going to be showcasing my box. I'm going to start from the very beginning from my first units and I'm going to be going through basically a journey through time coming up to the present day and showing you how my account has grown to be as good as it is today. So let's get into it.
This is Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black.
This is it, fate. For the sake of our most glorious project, you will die today!
Okay, so I've set it to order received and ascending. So we start at the very beginning. I started playing the game on the 11th of January of 2019, so I picked it up quite late. Most people started on day one. I didn't really know much about the game until December, January, and I started playing just after the Broly event and stuff finished, I think it was. So yeah, I kind of missed the boat a little bit on that, but I didn't give up. Since I didn't know much about the game or what anything was about, I kind of just roll with it. I didn't know anything about Heroes Extreme Sparkings. I just imagined something was better than the other and just went with it. And this actually wasn't my first account, but I forgot to do a data transfer, and I accidentally reset the data on my phone and lost everything, and I started off with PyCon, Mai, and I believe it was the Purple Android 17 at that time. I started off with them three like really early, and you can see here I didn't have a sparking all the way until I got this Goku here. This Goku was my first ever sparking, and yeah, I got him pretty much, I think it was probably one of the free Master Pack banners or something like that. I was just basically summoning on banners just for the sake of it at that point. And I actually think I might have got him with the Z power. As you know, when you level up you get Z power for units every 5 levels, and I think he was the first one, and that's how I got him. So yeah, pretty interesting to see that I didn't get a sparking for a long time, and then I ended up using Super Trunks, who I got, and Frieza, who I think just got his buff, so he was actually very good, or he was just about to get it. It was something like that, and it was really kind of cool because I wanted Goku to have a better power level than Frieza because of all that stuff, and I imagined he would so, but he didn't. Frieza was always, you know, better than Goku for me, and I was like, oh well, why is that? You know, just because I didn't know anything about the game, and yeah, I just went learning. The Broly event was live, and I managed to get Broly, Piccolo as well from the Master Pack 1 banner, I believe, and yeah, then PyCon, Gohan. I managed to get a few of them, you know, getting a few units in my account, and then I got my first double sparking in a multi, or triple, I think it was. It was this Trunks, Android 18, and Chilled. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that because obviously I was just spending on any banner there was available to get a few units in my account, which is what I recommend everyone doing if you're just starting out. And yeah, it worked alright for me, really. So then what I did was just carried on playing. I was using Chilled and Frieza quite a lot because they were the same tag, and I was starting to understand how teams and stuff worked. And as you can see down here, it got to a point. This was when Ultra Space Time Summon number 8 was live, because Gotenks was on there. Not featured, well, not as a primary unit, but he was there. Mai and this Trunks, and then the yellow Gohan. I managed to get these two. I think it was Mai in a multi and Trunks on a daily or something like that. And yeah, I didn't like Mai because she's a very technical unit. You need to be good at the game to use her well, and I wasn't. I wasn't good at all. I just used the units that I liked aesthetically, and that's it. So I used Gotenks a lot. He was probably my favourite unit back then, and I don't even know why. That was until I did pull Cooler, who came out with Bojack and Zamasu. I also got this Cooler on that banner, and oh my god, I spent 3,000 on that banner. I remember this perfectly, and I got shafted the first 2 multis, and I got Cooler on the 999 banner on a fake out, and it was so good. Yeah, I just felt really good about myself because it was, you know, a new unit, a good unit, and he's still a viable unit today. So yeah, great pull that was, and it really made my day. Followed that up with a few more sparkings, and by the way, I did use Lineage of Evil from then on because I had this Cooler here, I had Chilled and Yellow Frieza, and my favourite team was a lot of people's favourite team back then. If it was not Trinity, it was most likely Cooler, Chilled and Frieza, who everyone was using. And yeah, then I pulled these guys. Good pulls. They're not very good now, but I remember Pan was very good when she got her buff, and since I did have Mai, I got Chi-Chi here a bit down the road, and Caulifla. I was able to use her, which was very, very nice. These Sparkings here, they're all just Master Pack pulls until I got to this banner here, which was the Rising Girls. Came out with Bulma and Videl, I think. And I did get her on a daily, which was good for me. Then the Caulifla, Cabba, and Kale banner came out, and I managed to get Caulifla there as well, which was very good. I really enjoyed using her. I was using her with Chi-Chi and with Blue Pan, like I was saying, and she was very, very good. When she came out, she was fantastic. Another couple Master Pack pulls here. He was on Master Pack 2. He's on Master Pack 1 and 2, I think. I don't know. Then I got Broly. I managed to get Broly. I think it was the Gogeta banner. I think. If it wasn't the no, it wasn't the Gogeta banner because that wasn't out yet. It was the Super Saiyan God Vegeta banner, maybe? Or something like that. And I managed to get him from a daily, and I spent crystals on that banner, and I didn't get anything. I got completely shafted. Yeah, it was that Super Saiyan God Vegeta, because I did get Godku there as well. And I spent 4,000 or 5,000 crystals, didn't get anything other than these two, who weren't even very... I mean, Broly was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but this Goku has never really been very good. So then I started to use quite an interesting team, and I'll get to that in a minute. We moved down, and it was getting to where the big boys were coming up, the Cell and Gohan banner, the first legendary finish. I did manage to pull Bardock between then, so I did have 2 of the Holy Trinity, but I didn't use them because I didn't know anything about the game, like I said. But this was when I started to get in touch with a few people who knew about the game. I started to, follow a few Instagram pages about the game and stuff like that, and it was actually getting, very fun, and I was starting to, say, okay, I need to start saving crystals for big characters and stuff like that. This is how the game works. So I did, and I saved up about 6,000 for this Cell and Gohan banner, and I got Cell to 5 stars from 6,000 crystals. I also pulled Gohan on my first ticket, and I was so happy. It was like 8 in the morning, and I remember it was me and my buddy Da Legend. He was, well, we both got him like the first day, and it was incredible. And then I also pulled Slug on my second ticket that I managed to get, so it was a fantastic banner for me, and yeah, I'm really happy about it. Then also got Kaioken Goku, who was falling off a bit at that time, and Kale I managed to pull on the daily. Didn't mean to do that. I managed to pull her on another daily, I think it was, because she was still available on the Caulifla banner. Moving on, I managed to get a few Master Pack pulls, a few more stuff here and there. This is when the Gotenks stuff came out, and you started to see... I believe it was when the Gogeta banner came out, around this time, when we also got him, so we got a bit of an influx of fusion units. And I managed to pull Black then, who was on some banner. I can't really remember which one it was. It might have been the Gogeta one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, then I just managed to get Ginyu, Rildo, who was on the UST banner. I think I got him from a silver ticket, from the Sparking ticket, which was, it was alright. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, and then we move on. This is when the Great Saiyaman event was out. I didn't get Gogeta, by the way. He's avoided me a lot. I did spend on his banner, didn't get anything. And in between here and, well, somewhere around here, I think it was after Gogeta, like around, it might have been when Black was out here. I can't remember when it was, but there was the Gotenks and Super Buu banner. And I got absolutely shafted on that too. I spent 4,000 or 5,000 crystals and didn't even get a Sparking. It was terrible. I might have got 1 Sparking from there. So yeah, that was terrible. And it wasn't a banner that was worth summoning on, really, because only Gotenks was really good. And he wasn't even good for that long. So yeah, silly decision from me. Yeah, then we move into UST number 12, where I think I got really lucky because I didn't spend any crystals, and I got Broly on a daily, or on a silver ticket. But then on the same day I got Cooler, and I think it was 1 on a daily and 1 on a silver ticket. So I got really lucky. Yeah, and I really enjoyed using Metal Cooler. And actually, going back to this, because I did say I was using a weird team when these guys came out. Gohan wasn't actually very good until just before the anniversary, because he didn't really have a team. But I was using Cell, Broly and Slug, because 2 of them are movies and 2 of them are regen, so I kind of fit them in a team, and it worked for me. I was starting to get into PvP, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, then we move into the Son Family banner, where I got Goku from the first step, and then I just didn't get anything until I finally got Gohan on another first step on a different day, and I just left it at that. I was saving for the anniversary. Then that came around, and I got absolutely shafted. Terrible. It was terrible to me, honestly. I spent 27,000 crystals in total because I think it was 11 saved up, 11,000, and then you just got loads of crystals from events, from everything that was out, and the banner was out for so long. I ended up spending, like I said, 27,000 crystals, or thereabouts, roughly about that. Obviously, I got him. He was free, the red Vegito. I got this girl about 4 times. I managed to pull all the EX units, other than, well, I don't think I got Janemba, did I? Can't see him here, so I probably didn't. That said, yeah, I didn't get Golden Frieza from that many crystals. I obviously didn't get Vegito. It was absolutely terrible to me. I got Goku to 5 stars, I got Vegeta to 2 stars, Buhan to 2 stars. Oh yeah, I did get Janemba, here he is down here. Didn't want to click that, now it's going to spend a while loading because the game doesn't know what it's doing half the time. But yeah, it was so bad to me, and I don't know why this isn't downloading, but anyway, let's carry on talking. Yeah, the good thing about it was that I got Whis, I got Beerus and Goku Blue to 5 stars, Vegeta Blue to 2 stars. It was decent to me on that level because I got the God Key units, but from that many crystals I expected more. And I was basically running God Key like everyone was if you didn't have Super Vegito, but it was such a bad time for me because he was so OP, and so was the Blue Gogeta, that I couldn't really compete. It was hard for me to compete at that level, but I did manage to do it, and I did get top 10,000 every season. So yeah, then we moved on. I got this guy, I can't remember what banner he was from, but I did manage to get him. I did get this guy in the end. I think it was on the anniversary banner because I did get Janemba. Yeah, and then these guys are just from dailies and stuff like that. I was happy to get this guy. He was actually very good at that time, especially on Trinity. He was fantastic. He used to just one-shot a lot of people with his blast cards. It was amazing. And then these guys came in. I think it was the UST number 13. I got really lucky because I got Vegeta, who I just pulled on a daily today, actually. Vegeta I got on my first daily. I got him on one ticket and him on the other. So it was great. It was really good. These guys got in dailies or master pack or whatever it was. Then this banner came around. I was really stupid because I spent 8,000 crystals and I only pulled him twice. But I was a big fan of androids at that point because I got these two. I had Cell at 5 stars. I was like, yep, let's run androids. Also, the purple 17 got his buff, so I was like, yep, we gotta do it. And yeah, it wasn't really worth it. I pulled him on my 3rd multi or 2nd multi, and then I went 6,000 more trying to get him to 5 stars, and I only pulled him once, so it wasn't a good idea. But you live and you learn. Then the Ginyu event came out. I got them to 2 or 3 stars, and just keep pulling them from then on. I still don't have Berta at 6 stars, who is the best one for me. But yeah, then the USD 14 came out. I got Goku Black on a daily, didn't spend anything on that banner, didn't get anything else from it after that. And then this is really sad. This is the Namek Goku step up, where I pulled Ultimate Gohan so many times. I pulled Golden Frieza finally. I pulled Videl, Bojack, this guy about 50 times. Honestly, it was horrible. It was terrible. And that's it. And that's all I got from 15,000 Chrono Crystals. So it was really bad to me. But yeah, that said, it was a decent time. It was pretty fun. Then we got the Goku Absorbed banner and the Ultra Fuse 13 guy. Yeah, I got this guy from my gold ticket. Then I got him on a multi, and then I got him on a daily. And I didn't get Fuse 13. I spent 5,000 crystals at the end of the banner to try and get him, and I couldn't because I wanted to run androids, but I didn't get him. So, disappointing, but I still got that Goku, and I really did enjoy him. Then I saved up until this banner came out, and since I'm a sucker for androids, I summoned again, spent 7,000, got them both to 4 stars, so it was pretty good. And I did get a few Sparkings in that banner, like this Janemba and this Zamasu, so I can't really complain there. This was amazing. I got Gohan on a daily, twice actually in that banner, so it was really good. I also got this guy on a daily, Broly on a daily, and then the Kid Buu banner came out with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I didn't really know what to expect from this banner. I didn't think it would go. It was weird for me because I got Goten twice. I got Kid Buu. I got Zanya. No, she was from. I might have got Zanya. I can't remember. But that's it. I didn't get anything else. I got Gotenks from 0 to 6 stars. I got this guy from 0 to 6 stars in 14,000 crystals. And now that I look back at it, it was a big shaft. But yeah, I mean, you move on. It doesn't really matter anymore. So yeah. Then we move into this. I finally got this Goku, who I still don't have a 6 stars with this double buff. This is when he came out, and he was alright for a while. He made hybrids kind of viable. He was decent. Then Gogeta and Frieza, I managed to get them both in the same multi on a premium banner. So yeah, it was pretty good. I was chasing Namek Goku at that point. I didn't manage to get him, but I got those two, so it's not too bad. And yeah, and then I think it was, yeah, the Rose banner. Oh, that was not fun. That was really not fun. 17,000 crystals to get one Rose, to then pull him on a daily the next day. That's what happened. It was horrible. I pulled this guy up to 4 stars, and I got him to 5 with Z power. I pulled her up to 2 or 3 stars. I can't stop getting this Videl now, but I can't complain because I like her. And Rose finally popped, and no more Sparkings. I didn't even get anything. I might have got a couple Zamasus and Goku Blacks in there, but that's it. I didn't even get Cell, who was the only decent Sparking on that banner other than the 2 featured ones. But yeah, I mean, it was sad. It was really sad. Then I got Tapion from my gold ticket on the UST banner he was on. I think it was number 18. I didn't get Frieza or Cooler like you saw. I didn't spend on that banner, but I didn't really, you know, I wasn't chasing them because I didn't have full power Frieza, so it was not worth it for me. Yeah, then I got Trunks on the free tickets that they gave out, I think it was. When they gave out those celebration tickets, where you got 1 ticket for every 1,000 crystals you spent. Yeah, I managed to get Trunks. He was the only decent pull I got, other than maybe transforming Vegeta, I think was on there. But he was the only new unit I got. And then is when my luck started to take a turn in a good direction, finally. And we're getting to the end of this here, but this is where it really started to kick off. The Super Saiyan 4s. I managed to get this guy 3 multis in a row. Still haven't used him to this day, but he's there. Vegito, I managed to get him on my 3rd multi on that banner, and I was so happy because after everything I went through, not getting him on the anniversary and how painful that banner was to me, it felt good, and I didn't expect it, because when you're not chasing it and he pops, it's kind of like, wait, what? So yeah, it was very good. Then Goku Super Saiyan 4 popped the next multi, so it was really good for me. Majin Vegeta, I've pulled him a couple times, not really good, not, you know, he needs a Zenkai, let's just put it that way. And then I got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta twice in 1 multi, and I was so happy because I pulled the 2 best on the banner, so I thought, but then, you know, I still wanted Baby because he was still a big unit that you needed to have. So I kept summoning on the Vegeta banner because he had Namek Goku on there, and because obviously Baby was on there, Super 17 was on there, who I got to 7 stars, and I managed to pull Yellow Super Saiyan Vegeta to 7 stars and get his double buff and everything. So it was really good. My GT team was looking very good, but I needed Baby. And then I pulled Namek Goku. I got him just once on that banner, but still, I can't complain. It was amazing. To pull 2 LFs on you know, in the same space of like a week was amazing. It was really good. And yeah, then we moved into the, what do you call them? The tickets where it was like the happy bag, something like that. It was in the New Year's period. I got Fuse 13 finally. Yeah, I was happy when I got him. I was really happy because I got a full colour roster for androids finally, and I was able to run them really comfortably. I got this Frieza, not really too bothered. I just don't run him. And then I finally got Baby on my last GSP on the GT banner. I finally got Baby, so I was able to run my what do you call it? My GT team at its full potential, pretty much. I didn't have much stars on the team, but you don't need them. They're fantastic, and they still are to this day. This Goku I pulled on the Goku Everyday banner. Good pull. It was my only good pull on that banner, really. But you know, I'm not going to complain. It's free. And now we get into where my luck really turned for the good. Janemba and Gogeta. I got Janemba on my first daily, then did 2 multis and pulled them both in the same multi. So yeah, it was really good. I got Gogeta to 3 stars with Z power, and I just couldn't stop pulling Janembas. I got him from bronze tickets, from dailies, from guaranteed sparking tickets, and I got him all the way to 7 stars. I don't know how, but it happened. Then I pulled this guy on a daily, this guy twice on dailies, really quickly, one after the other. And then the Android 21 banner came out. I had about 10,000 Chrono Crystals spent on this banner. Maybe 10, 11,000. This was insane. I got Kakunza from 0, like I didn't have her, to 7 stars. 18 from nothing, like I didn't have her, to 7 stars. Android 21, I got her to 3 stars, then I've been putting multi-Z power on her until I got her to 6. This was a free unit who was fantastic, still is, and is one of my favourite support units in the game. She's amazing. I got Cooler as well, who wasn't even featured, so I'm really happy about that. And not just that, but I got Namek Goku from 2 stars to 6 on this banner in 10,000 crystals. It was amazing. I really got very lucky, and yeah, I'm really happy about that. Then we move on to Super Boo, who I got from a Rush Limited banner. Free stuff, not going to complain. Then these recent step-ups that are still out today. The banners that, well, are still out are all these units here. Bardock Raditz, I pulled them in 2,000 crystals. I'm not going to complain. Didn't spend any more on that banner, so yeah, fantastic. Got this guy from my first GSP on the UST. Got this guy from my second one. Then I got Feetku from my last GSP on the step-up banner, so I've been really lucky. I got all these units, like these 5 units, from 2,000 crystals, so yeah, I got really blessed. And then we move into the most recent banner, the Vegito one. I got this guy on my first multi, didn't have him, not a bad EX, I'm not going to complain. And then, yeah, I got Broly on my second multi, and then I got Vegito on my third multi. And that's where we call it a day. I mean, that's where I am up till now, but I've been really lucky so far. I hope my luck doesn't run out because, well, it's kind of nice being lucky, isn't it? And this Bulma I've just picked up from the exchange shop for the Goku event because she gives you bonus Z power. And yeah, these are the units I'm missing. Still a few LFs, but don't ever chase an LF unit. It's not worth it. The shaft that you're going to get if you do that is amazing, so just don't do it. And yeah, I'm sitting in a very good position with a lot of good units, a lot of stars on my units, and a lot of nice teams and a lot of good equipment. So yeah, that's the reason that my box is the way it is, that my account has grown to be the way it is, and I'm really happy with the way my account's looking. Something that I'm never going to part ways with because it's just it's got a lot of sentimental value. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. That was that, basically a journey through time, looking at my first pulls and looking at my most recent ones, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new around here, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, and let me know down in the comments who your favourite unit and who your best unit is in your box. I've been Supreme. Take care. Peace.